In the following webinar, we will present a new and innovative way of deploying a solution for controlling access and providing visibility into the enterprise network. If you're not already familiar with what a network access control or NAC solution is, here is a little introduction. They were first introduced in the early 2000s to secure wired, appliance-heavy networks, but have since shifted to provide security coverage for wireless and virtual networks, as well as Internet of Things and mobile devices. They can either be hardware, software, or cloud-based, a new concept that we will introduce here. NAC Solutions uses a set of protocols to define and implement policies to secure access for devices and appliances on the network. They examine endpoints before they are allowed on the network, pre-admission controls, and enforce policies once the endpoint is authenticated and connected, post-admission controls. To sum up, NAC solutions are effective at implementing security policies, bringing endpoints into alignment with those policies, and in enforcing compliance initiatives, such as those in finance, healthcare, and government industries. So what is NAC as a service? Now that you have a bit better understanding of what NAC solutions offer, this is a great opportunity to explain a next-generation model for NAC delivery as a software-defined cloud service. NAC as a service offers all the same features and capabilities of an on-premise or appliance-based NAC solution with the agility, flexibility, and always-on benefits of a cloud service. This means that deployment and integration with the corporate network is a seamless, zero-touch process similar to accessing other cloud services, and the pricing model is subscription and use-based. You only pay for the endpoints you need to secure. In addition, NAC as a service is a one-of-a-kind offering in that it enables the strength of what used to be considered the impossibly complex 802.1x authentication protocol from the cloud as a service. By enabling 802.1x from the cloud, everything is already preset up, and so organizations can extend strong authentication across their risk-based perimeter and to every location, on and off-premise, even at the beach. It is that easy. With NAC as a service, controlled access inherently means controlling organizational exposure to digital business risks. Offering network access control is no easy feat. The security solution has been railed as complex to implement and manage, in some cases without even mentioning the high costs of acquiring Radius servers, user repositories, and other appliances that are required for a NAC solution. NAC as a service gets rid of the need for all these appliances by deploying them from the cloud. Radius servers, certificate authority, databases, analytical engine and management, all of that already deployed and ready for use. The cloud service is connected to the on-prem organization infrastructure using an optional broker. For example, using an Active Directory broker to connect the enterprise directory to the cloud, or using an optional Radius proxy which connects to the switches, wireless controller, and VPN gateway. Those optional brokers are managed and upgraded seamlessly from the cloud and can also provide access when there is an internet outage. Part of the solution also consists of the risk assessment of endpoints. This can be done either without an agent, by utilizing the broker scanning capabilities, or by deploying agents to mobile endpoints, such as BYOD and laptop devices. With persistent agents, NAC as a service is able to provide both on- and off-premise visibility, control, and management of these edge devices in all locations at all times. The same goes for Internet of Things devices that are connected to wired and wireless networks. Set specific security policies for those devices and enforce them from any time and any place. NAC as a service importantly eliminates disaster recovery requirements by supplying geo-redundancy out of the box, and by this, eliminating the need for identical wear in every office branch, data center, or business-related location. This is because all of the essential wear is made available from the cloud, so all organizations really need for continuous authentication is an active internet connection. Besides the built-in benefits of a NAC solution, including visibility, control, and full management capabilities for all endpoints connected to or connecting to the network, NAC as a service has some one-ups on standard solutions. The first would be a notable shift in pricing from a per-endpoint pricing model to a subscription-based model that enables organizations to only pay for what they use. In addition, it cuts the costs associated with acquiring and updating appliances necessary for secure access control, like Radius servers and Active Directory user repositories. As a cloud service, NAC as a service solutions are continually updated and optimized to address the current cybersecurity landscapes and underlying threats. The price of maintenance is also positively affected by the cloud shift, as NAC as a service is a zero-touch solution. Another major benefit for NAC as a service is that it offers full geo-distribution and authentication coverage for all locations at all times. Organizations with international or remote branches are likely familiar with the frustration of not only setting up secure and authenticated connections for all of the branches, but ensuring that they are able to carry on business as usual in the case of an outage. With NAC as a service, business continuity and a lack of network connectivity related to interruptions is guaranteed and built into the service. The final, and maybe the most important, benefit that we will highlight is the ability for NAC as a service to extend secure authentication seamlessly across every type of endpoint that wishes to connect to the network. Providing full coverage for static and mobile devices, including employee-owned BYOD and enterprise-level Internet of Things devices, NAC as a service makes managing and securing access for those devices easier than ever. That's because it can automatically issue agents for BYOD and mobile where required, or onboard an IoT device straight into a segment of the network. In a word, NAC as a service importantly solves key implementation issues that network admins face with on-premise NAC solutions by deploying everything automatically from the cloud according to device type, operating system, or organizational roles. To quickly summarize what we learned today about NAC as a service, it offers all of the capabilities and more of existing NAC solutions from the cloud as a software-defined service. It enables zero-touch deployment with Radius and user repository servers that are made available from the cloud. It takes the strength of 802.1x authentication to the cloud and radically simplifies deployment without compromising on security. It can automatically issue agents that provide full visibility and control for mobile and employee-owned devices. It provides coverage across all locations and at all times, enabling business continuity and eliminating expensive geo-redundancies. It's light on the pocket, meaning that the price point shifts from a one-time fee for a set number of endpoints to a pay-as-you-go subscription-based model that's flexible to the needs of the organization. It makes NAC great. NAC as a service is still just starting out, but with demand for current solutions like our Cloud NAC solution, Portnox Clear, it's clear that organizations are ready to take the leap and start securing access to their networks with an agile cloud-based solution. Check out more about Portnox's NAC as a service offerings by looking up Portnox Clear in your browser. We hope that you enjoyed this webinar and will tune in again for our next webinar on Portnox's Cloud NAC solutions.